Hey Capricorns, this is your weekly for April 28th through May 4th, and I debated about doing the end of April and then just doing another video for May, but I didn't know if I was gonna have time. So this is what I got, and if I can do anything extra, I certainly will. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm gonna do this one differently. Pisces and Sagittarius videos are already up, and I pulled cards for that one, but I think I'm going to do this one different. I'm going to take oracle cards, and then I'm just going to elaborate on the oracle cards and just see what the universe wants to tell us for this week that's coming. Okay, so a little bit about what's going on in the planets, because y'all know I'm going to give you that, so if you don't want to see that, skip ahead. Okay, so right now, during this week, Jupiter is already in retrograde. Excuse me, and Pluto is in retrograde as of today in our sign, Capricorn. Yay! Okay. Jupiter's in retrograde until August. Saturn will be in retrograde in 4 days on the 28th in Capricorn as well. This is supposed to be a really intense time, and I already sense that it is. The full moon kicked my ass, and then I just took like 2 days to just like recuperate, and then I got my cycle too, so it's just like my cramps were really bad. I didn't steam after my last one, so my cramps were really bad, but it didn't last that long, and I just took like 2.5 days to just shut down, and then I didn't feel bad about it. Then turns out I got some really bad news, so I kind of feel like I mourned that news, or I was coping with that energy before I actually was presented with it, and I find that happening more frequently. That's just a little tidbit about me. So I do feel like it does have a lot to do with what's going on in the planets, as well as my own personal ascension. So anywho, Saturn's in retrograde. Saturn rules karma and things like that. It's going to be a lot of balancing happening. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Mercury and Venus are both in Aries at this point. Neptune is in Pisces. Mars is in Gemini. That's that. At the beginning of this week, the 28th through the 4th, the moon is in Aquarius. By the end of the week, we have our dark moon and our new moon in Taurus, and I feel like that's going to be kind of like a breath of fresh air in a way, because with all this chaotic shit going on, being in Taurus season, and then the moon being with the sun and the moon being in Taurus at one time, it might kind of like settle down for a moment, you know. That makes sense. Anywho, I think the moon is in Capricorn tonight or today or whatever. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, Capricorns. 253, that's not bad. All right. I'm going to start with Romance Angels. Why not? It's the first deck that I touched. So, Universe, Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to receive the messages that I see for the collective of Capricorn. Please allow me to read, discern, and translate these messages clearly for their internal intuition, guidance, and growth. Thank you for allowing me to receive these messages. What are the messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Trust, right off the bat. Any more messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm also going to use my Isis Goddess deck, because I never use that. My Isis Oracle deck. Goddess Isis Oracle deck. I don't know why I want to talk backwards sometimes. I think I'm going to leave it at this. The situation involves wedding. I'm sorry, this wedding. All over the place. Sorry. Wedding is the card. This situation involves marriage. At the bottom of the deck. Some of you are probably going to be dealing with someone who you are potentially going to marry. Could also mean that marriage affects the way your parents' marriage, or something about marriage could be like, not so much of a barrier, but there could be some things about marriage that you have to get over in order to dwell, or that you realize that's going to come up. Could be about your parents' marriage, or someone else's in your family's, like your grandparents' marriage, how it affected you, something like that. All right, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith. 444 as I look up. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could be somebody new, or you could be getting to know someone in a deeper way. Someone, if you're dealing with someone already, they could be opening up to you. You know how you know somebody for a really long time and they start telling you stuff that you never know, that you never knew, and you're like, oh my God, I never knew that about you. Like, I don't know you at all. I feel like it's that type of situation. You're perhaps opening up to each other. And I think establishing trust as well. I think as you establish trust between each other, you establish trust in the connection and in the universe. And I think as you establish trust with the universe, it allows you to establish trust within yourself and within the connection, and vice versa. You know, infinity shit. You know, it's all connected. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I'm acting so weird. Maybe this is our energy. I'm a Sun Capricorn for those who don't know. And I do have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. And my Saturn is in Capricorn as well. So maybe I'm just feeling some type of way. Anywho, this situation is calling for you to have trust. As you have trust in the universe, it allows you to have trust in yourself and in this person, and you get to know each other. And as you get to know each other, the bond deepens. Let's pull some divine energy oracle cards, and then I'm just gonna dig a little deeper with the tarot. Any messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, April 28th through May 4th. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good. I usually pre-shuffle quite a bit. Anyway. Alright, any messages for Capricorns? Sorry, I'm getting really... I feel like this restriction right here. I feel like a lot of weight around my lower face and décolleté. I don't know what that's about, but it was uncomfortable. Any messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign. Any messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, April 28th through May 4th. Be decisive. Any more messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, April 28th through May 4th. What are the messages for Capricorn? Clear messages, please. I like the way that looks so far. Any more messages for Capricorns? Yeah, I kind of feel like I needed to see that one. Make a plan. The bottom of the deck. Make a plan. Make a plan. Gotta have a plan. I think we're pretty good at coming up with plans, right? Making plans, right? For the most part, anyway. We have be decisive. Decide what you want. Be clear. And then when you decide, you can make a plan and you can figure out how you can execute it. Oh shit, look at me knocking stuff over. Sorry. Look forward. Definitely look forward. Looking in the past keeps you where you are. Look forward. Be solution oriented. Goal oriented. And I think we naturally are, but sometimes we can stray, you know, and things can distract us. So it's just like the universe giving you that nudge that you need. Begin to explore. I like the way this looks. I am going to actually get just a little bit about these cards. The Divine Invitation and, let's see, be decisive. Page 41, breaking down to 5 in numerology. I'm not going to add everything up because math is not my thing, so I will add the easy stuff. And I'm not ashamed to tell you that. I'm not into math at all. Okay, be decisive. Your divine energy is calling you to get centered and focused and recognize your true priorities, then commit to them. Avoid indecision, hesitation, and procrastination. Excuse me. Power comes from making positive and committed choices now. Don't be afraid to make decisions that respect and honor your heart. Your divine invitation. Pray for divine energy to help you make clear decisions. Start by narrowing your options. What's important to you today? Write it down. Keep it simple and immediate. Next, examine how you spend your time and eliminate what doesn't serve, your immediate goals. Don't put others' needs or demands first. It's time to put you first. You may be unpopular, but you'll gain respect, especially your own. Your divine helpers will be on hand to support you. Look forward. Let's look at that a little bit. I feel like I got this burst of energy and like something is trying to suppress it. I'm like, let me be free. That's what I think this restriction is. Like, can you just let me be? Like, I know I'm a little excited, but just let me be. I'll calm down on my own. That's how I feel. Maybe that's how we're gonna feel. I say we, but you know, we in this together. Love yourself. That's not what we're looking at. Look forward. 52. All right. 7. Lucky 7 in numerology. Your divine energy is calling you to release the past and look ahead. You are a magnificent spirit on earth who's come to learn and express your unlimited divinity. Looking back in regret doesn't serve your soul's growth in any way. Basically what I said. No matter what has unfolded or will unfold in your life, you're discovering exactly what you need to learn in your own way and on your own schedule with these experiences, all of them. Use this power to create anew. You will succeed beyond your wildest expectations. Your divine invitation, acknowledge your mistakes and what you have learned from them. Be grateful for your past experiences and growth that has come from them. Laugh at your mistakes. In fact, learn to find the humor in everything. Relax and move on. No one ever flunks the school of life. You're further along than you realize. Begin to explore. I feel like whatever this situation is, if it's you moving away from something or breaking away from something, or I feel like we are starting a lot of new journeys and on in a new era. I think that came up in the last reading also. I feel like a lot of us are embarking on new journeys or starting something new or planting new seeds or trying something that's unfamiliar to us, right? In a sense. That's why I feel like this is like be clear on what you want to do, and when it comes, look forward, look ahead to it, and explore, have fun. Because, you know, we can get in our heads and we can get a little, just people in general. We can distract ourselves from our own goals. Begin to explore, page 4. Are you feeling more curious than usual? I'm not going to read the whole card. Your divine energy is calling you to expand, embrace, and explore new horizons. It is directing you to trust those restless impulses and try something completely out of the ordinary. Your divine invitation, free your spirit and take your chances. Do the things you have longed to do but have been afraid of trying. Accept the invitations coming your way. New and compelling opportunities will show up. Doors will open. Say yes and enter the unknown. It's okay to proceed gently and with caution, but do move forward. I feel like look ahead and move, begin to explore. Definitely are going hand in hand. The universe is urging you to be freer than you've allowed yourself to be. You are safe. There's nothing to fear. That's why I feel like I needed to read that from the book, because I couldn't have said it that beautifully. And it's hard for us to, Capricorns I'm talking about, to relinquish control, so to speak, you know, to let things unfold naturally. All right, so let's clarify this. Yeah. Let me pull a oracle card from the goddess deck. I mean, from the Isis deck. 2 more shuffles, universe. What are the messages for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Capricorns. April 28th through May 4th. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs? Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. And I know this talks about divine creativity and manifestation, flower of life. Beautiful at the bottom of the deck. I know this card talks about balancing the masculine and the feminine energy. Osiris and Isis being like the father and the mother, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? This is nice. This is the Isis Oracle deck, by the way. Let's look at stay true and be in your power. This description is really long, so y'all know, connect with me on Instagram or Instantgo if you want the deeper meaning of the cards. I'll send you a picture of it. These are like pages long. The other ones are short. 165. And these have like prayers and incantations and rituals in them, so very beautiful messages and beautiful details and colors on the cards. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and to live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. Beautiful. Thought that this mentioned something about, it may, but that's really long, so I'm not going to go out into that. But it's like, live your life. Don't let anybody dictate how you want to live your life, or tell you how you need to do certain things, or make you feel like you need to change things about yourself that's uncomfortable. You know, live your life. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's get some clarity on this spread. Let's clarify the divine energy oracle first. Let's clarify, be decisive. You know, I feel like that's pretty clear. Clarify, be decisive, please. Oh, look forward. Yeah, there's some type of transformative. This popped out over look forward. Scorpio energy. There's some type of transformation happening, some type of death, some type of rebirth, some type of renewal happening in your life, possibly within. Number 8 associated with that. Excuse me. Clarify, be decisive. Clarify, be decisive, please. The Hermit. You may need to go do some introspection. Go into hermit mode. Figure out what it is that you really, really want and how you're going to get there. And make up your mind. It's going to require some inner analysis, some inner work, some inner, some higher knowledge. Virgo energy with this card. Clarify, begin to explore. Clarify, begin to explore. Clarify, begin to explore. Excuse me. So we got the 7 of Wands and the Hangman. 7 of Wands. Now, when I say begin to explore, I don't know. I feel like this is telling you to put forth the effort to to explore and to have fun, to not so much take things for what they are, but yeah, take things for what they are. Don't dig too deep all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to dig beneath the surface, but at the same time, you don't want to dig too deep. And I feel like this is it's going to require effort from you, possibly just because of the way Capricorns operate. You know, it's going to require effort because it may require you getting out of your element, so to speak, and letting the universe take over, because this is the spiritual pause, the Hangman, detaching, sacrifice. I feel like sacrificing control of the way things play out. Let's get another one. Clarify. Clarify the 7 of Wands and the Hangman, please. The Fool. Yeah. Taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. It's going to require begin to explore. And the Fool, that's what he's doing, exploring, taking a leap of faith. Yeah. Basically what I said. You're going to have to let go of control, let the universe take over, and just have fun, and let the experience be what the experience is. All right, let's clarify trust. Clarify trust, universe. Clarify trust for the romance angels for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Clarify trust, please. Oh. I feel like this came out while I was shuffling. Maybe was that last night? It could have been last night. The Three of Cups came out while I was shuffling. I was gonna do the reading last night, but then I was like, I'm kind of tired. I felt like I was gonna crash like mid-reading, so I was like, I'll just wait. So trust. You are reluctant. I think this came up. This came up in a few readings ago with that quick commitment reading. I think this same energy came up. So perhaps things haven't gone the way you quite wanted them to. And so you're reluctant to believe that it's gonna go well. Then we have the Three and Four of Cups. So you're being offered this cup, and you either don't realize the opportunity that it is, or you're just straight up ignoring it. I feel like you just don't think it's worth much. You're like, I got these cups here. And then you end up experiencing something that's way better than you expected. And that's what I feel like that's about. Trust. Like, don't have your head down pouting, rejecting opportunities, because you could end up in a very happy, harmonious situation or partnership, because this is clarifying the romance angels. So be mindful of opportunities coming your way and trust that the universe is working it out. Clarify getting to know each other for Capricorn's universe. Clarify getting to know each other. Page of Wands in reverse. That is bad news. I feel like this is like a sidebar. It could be unrelated to this situation. And it could be why some of this reluctance, or where some of this reluctance or some of this energy is coming from in this Four of Cups. I just mentioned I had got bad news. So this could be something, bad news pertaining to something completely different, but it's affecting you in some type of way. It could be some type of setback, some type of delay in a plan or travel or something of that nature. And I feel like that's just a sidebar. I'm going to stick that to the side. Clarify getting to know each other, universe. For Capricorn. Oh, no. So, Judgment showed itself. The Three of Pentacles showed itself. And the Six of Cups. I'm putting all these cards back. They showed themselves. That's why I'm mentioning. Clarify getting to know each other for Capricorn's universe. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Capricorns. Clarify getting to know each other. Oh, the World card popped right out and slid in my lap. Closing out chapters, closing out cycles, new eras, new beginnings. I feel like maybe this is somebody that you knew is just going to be a new beginning. It could be you experiencing a new beginning or a new cycle. This is Earth energy, Saturn energy, Capricorn for me as a reader. Getting to know each other. Opening new chapters, starting new cycles, beginning new cycles, a new era, a new chapter. Did I say that? Probably did like 3 times. New relationship, I think it mentions with the World card. Yeah, new beginnings. Celebrations, parties. But celebrations, probably a lot of celebrations. Clarify the World card. Tower. Something big, but I feel like this is a good Tower moment. Like this is a life-changing Tower moment. Well, aren't all Tower moments life-changing? Duh. But I feel like this is a big shift of energy in a very good way. Disruptive change, but in a good way. Collapse of an ideal or way of living. Out with the old and with the new. With this, whether this is good or bad, it ends up being for your good. I feel like the World card is definitely going to trump any negativity that the Tower could represent. And the Tower could have possibly, if it's a relationship, it could have been something in the past, and that's why there's a new beginning. There's a new start, because you're getting to know each other all over again. It's like you're starting over. Or this could be a personal Tower moment that you're having. Interesting. Clarify, stay true, and be in your power, universe. Oh, okay. I really kind of wanted to re-clarify that anyway. Justice in reverse. Okay. So Justice in reverse pops out over the world in the Tower card. So for some of you, could be dealing with a Libra or have Libra in your chart. Excuse me. With Justice being in the reverse, I feel like this represents delays. Delays. Both of these are delays. Disequilibrium, just injustice. There's some type of I feel like maybe these two are related. You got some bad news that didn't work out for you in your favor. But I feel like I feel like this is fine though. And I feel like it is very disruptive. However, it's cool. We're good. That's what I feel from that. I really strongly feel like, yeah, this is horrible and like the worst timing. Like, probably extremely unfair, uncalled for. I just saw 555. Bum, bum, bum. Like, huge Tower moment. But it's like, fuck it. Whatever. You're relinquishing control to the universe. And just surrendering to the universe, you know? Transforming. Clarify, stay true, and be in your power for Capricorn's universe. Hey, hey, hey. So I feel like this is you. Yeah, definitely standing true. Being who you are in the relationship with yourself. But for some of you, you could be coming together with somebody. Because this represents celebrating with the Six of Wands. Celebrating parties. Could be weddings, anniversaries, things of that nature. You could be taking the next step or commitment in a relationship. Moving into together. Deciding to be together. Commit to each other. Or this could be you celebrating standing in your power and the relationship you have with yourself, or both, because as you do that within, you reflect that without. What's the advice for Capricorns? What's the advice for Capricorns? Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Speak your truth, but because the Knight can be like a little childish or erratic, fast, or almost like quick-tempered. This is mental energy, air energy. Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So with the Knight, this is about opposition and disputes, and this is probably regarding whatever this situation is. I feel like I know what this is for me too. But the Knights can be a little reckless. The King he holds authority and he's powerful. He's intellectual, but he uses judgment and strategy. He makes strong-willed decisions and he handles disputes in a mature way. The Knight, maybe not so much. But I feel like this is you speaking your truth and like handling the situation like a boss. So I must say so myself. That's your advice. Watch your mouth. Watch your mind. Watch the things that you say. And watch the things that you think. Watch the things that you think and watch the things that come out of your mouth. And watch how you say things. Don't be condescending. This is definitely Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus or Gemini energy with the Knight, and Capricorn or Aquarius with the King. Be mindful not to be reckless. You can be sharp, brave, speak your truth. But use judgment and strategy. Let's get some. I didn't do this for the other ones, but why not? Any advice from the Starman Tarot deck? Any advice for Capricorns based on this spread? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Any advice? Any advice for Capricorn based on this spread? The Lovers. Any more advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter based on this spread? Any more advice for Capricorns? Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Alien. The Alien is a Hermit in this. I'm going to go ahead and take them because the way they came out. It's like 1, 2, 3. That's how I feel it's supposed to go. Okay, so we got the Lovers. We know the Starman deck is based on the Magician, the Starman in this deck. So the meanings are a little bit different. Let's look at the Lovers. Seek connection with others. Blend opposing ideas into one. Make a choice. Accept yourself as who you are. Give and receive freely. And I feel like that's what this is about. This is about being true to yourself, enjoying life, loving life, and being able to give others the genuine love that you possess within. Yeah. As you establish that connection within yourself, you're able to do it without, externally, and you may be attracting your soulmate, twin flame, something like that with the Lovers. Could very well be the relationship you have with yourself again. Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Alien. Alright. Plant seeds of something wonderful. You have what you need to get it done. Surrender to the cause. Absolutely. We just talked about that with the Hangman and the Fool. And this card too. Putting forth the effort to surrender. Kind of ironic, but you have to do that. That's work for us. I understand. The Emperor. Let's look at the Emperor. Leading by example. Set boundaries and follow rules. Believe in the concrete world around you. Focus on actions and results. Hold your ground. Do what you can is what I get from that. Focus on the things that you have power to control and leave everything else up to the universe. The Alien, which is the Hermit in this card. So we got the Hermit twice. Definitely heavy Hermit mode, okay? But in a healthy way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta still handle business. Know your worth. You are perfect the way you are. Be free. Seek answers within you. Go deeper and understand more of the universe. Take the time to do something you've never done before. Look, all of this is, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Doesn't mean it's going to be comfortable. But it's a lovely, lovely, lovely energy. It's telling you, be who the fuck you are. And there's nothing wrong with you. You just need to be clear about what it is that you want and make your plan. Execute that shit. Tune out all this other bullshit. You are the shit just the way you are, basically. You are the shit. You don't need to, if you do need to change yourself, you'll figure that out. But don't let others to allow you to, or persuade you to change the way you live your life. You go into Hermit mode and be decisive about and be clear about what it is that you want. Don't let anybody else persuade you that something's wrong with you. Stay true to who you are. Be who you are. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate the connection that you have with yourself. And then you are able to celebrate that connection with other people. And I feel like once you put trust in the universe, it allows you to put trust in your love life too. That's beautiful. I love it. I'm not even, nothing else needs to be said, Capricorns. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Connect with me on Instagram, Instantgo. Comment, please like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see y'all for May's readings. Connect with me on Instagram if you want to see your monthlies there. Those will be coming soon. But until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.